Hello, babies.
Hello to those babies.
Which babies?
All of those babies.
Every
But
baby?
not the babies that I'm beefing with, of which there are many. Fuck those ones. I hate those guys. Have you ever beefed
um,
with a baby? What's the
uh,
youngest person you've beefed with?
the kid that I was babysitting once who, I maybe shouldn't tell this story because of emetophobia that people might have.
Ah,
There was an incident.
there was an incident.
Um, there was a slightly older kid I babysat once who shot me in the stomach with an airsoft gun
Oh,
that left a huge welt. Um,
what's the youngest person you're currently beefing with?
mm, I don't know. Arthur. He's like 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Arthur knows what he did. He has no remorse.
No. Um, I mean, I'm not even actively beefing with Arthur. Um, but you know,
Historically beefed.
we have minor intermittent beef. Yeah. Wow. Um, well, I actually have a Mountain Dew to taste,
Oh.
which I forgot to bring in here, and I'm hoping Frankie can bring it to me. I was thinking when I got it today that I had never tasted it before, but now I'm like, wait, maybe I have. And so maybe this is not actually a first taste, but it's the Taco Bell exclusive Baja Midnight flavor.
Oh, that shit, it's the purple one. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fan,
I am
but I've only had it in the
skeptical.
Taco Bell context.
Well, yes, I did get this at Taco Bell earlier today, but I
Whoa.
then strained it so that the ice wouldn't melt and put it in a container and in put it in the fridge.
Wow.
Um
Beautiful.
yeah. I don't love that it's purple.
I think it is like a as uh this is an objectively incorrect thing to say, but I think it's as unobtrusive a purple color as a purple colored beverage can be.
Mm,
Francis says more drinks should be purple.
I don't
Nat
know.
also says the Taco Bell context.
So, part of my problem is that it's supposed to be like passion fruit and lime flavored, right?
Mhm.
And the outside of passion fruit is a much more reddish purple. Sometimes some of these pictures it's not even purple. It's just like kind of a dark pinky red. Some it is more purple, but it's still a reddish purple. This is not a reddish purple.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so your beef here is the
The color
verisimilitude of the
has
purple.
no relationship to the flavor it is purported to be inspired by.
I feel like that's the wrong beef to pick with a Mountain Dew flavor, the most artificial substance on the planet.
Okay, but I want it to like try.
That's not that's
I want it to do something. Like, I feel like it's not even
and I want the
pretending.
Jackass guys to wear sports jackets when they do Jackass. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm posting a
It's
picture
antithetical to its nature.
in the food channel of the purple.
Lily says, "This is grape purple for sure. Looking at this drink, it should be grape flavor."
Yeah,
And
and
Francis
here's the thing.
actually
I hate grape flavor, and when I see it, it makes me think it will taste like grape. And
okay. This is interesting because I also hate grape flavor and I'm delighted by this purple. And maybe it's because as the grape haters, I feel like we are typically denied the purple experience. And here we are welcomed in.
so you love to have a purple drink that is not grape flavored.
Yeah, and actually, Francis has brought up a good point that I think I agree with. Mountain Dew should be piss color like God intended.
And this is what? Piss does not look like this.
No, no, I I'm not saying that it does, but I could be swayed by Francis's worldview here. Francis could talk me into it, you
Okay.
know?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lily
Yeah.
says, interesting, I love grape flavor.
Oh.
That says natural color Mountain Dew would arguably be weirder. Emily says maybe somebody's piss looks like that. A little defensive there, Emily.
Maybe if this is all they drink.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um okay, I'm going to taste it. Mm. Okay, my first experience of the flavor was relatively positive, but then it gets kind of weird.
I have had this drink more than once. Like at least
Mm-hmm.
once on purpose and at least once on accident. And I feel positively about it and I could describe nothing about the flavor to you.
How did you have it on accident?
Um
You just fell
well,
into a puddle of.
that's my supervillain origin story is I fell into the big purple vat where they keep the Baja Blast Midnight.
Oh,
Um
we got a bug.
uh-oh. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm on it. Banned.
Banned. Um no, once I got Taco Bell and it was like a box and it came with a drink and I thought I was getting regular Baja Blast and instead I got the purple and then I enjoyed it and so I ordered it a purpose the next time I went.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, I will say that I would rather drink this than regular Baja Blast.
Oh yeah, because you're a Baja Blast hater, weirdly.
Yeah, because it tastes disgusting.
Okay. Now I want a big purple drink.
But I think this has, given that it is in the Baja line, um, well, I would not assume just based on Baja being in the name, but Baja being in the name and the way it tastes, it has this sort of like soapy, almost bitter note that is in Baja Blast.
Maybe soapy and bitter makes me concerned that this is not like an aesthetic issue for you, but that you are like on a cellular level intolerant of like you're having minor allergic reaction symptoms and should not be drinking it.
No, I think I'm just like a bitterness super taster.
Mm.
Really, I should not be drinking the rest of this because it's 4 in the afternoon. Okay.
You could just put it in the tube to me and I'll take it.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's been. Emma says Wes has the Baja Blast tastes like soap jeans. Yeah.
Half the population does. It's a genetic thing.
um that has been your due review. A little inconclusive. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's I realize all Mountain Dew tastes artificial, but I feel like this tastes especially artificial. And so did the last flavor of theirs I tried, which I cannot even remember what it was, but I did not like it. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the due review.
Roottrees time.
Yes, except I have to circle back around too, because after I asked you several questions about what children you were beefing with, you very rarely did not even once ask me
I know, I'm sorry. I was afraid of opening this.
a can of worms.
Yes.
I'm actively beefing with a 19-year-old at work, which is something I generally try not to do, but there we are.
Damn.
Okay, now we can. And the Roottrees are dead.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Man, I really now am so keenly aware of my own lack of Baja Blast.
I'm so sorry.
The saxophone line captures that feeling nicely, I think.
Yeah, the melancholy of having no Baja Blast.
Yeah, being Baja last.
Damn. Whereas I am Baja blessed.
A blast! I am grape flavored grateful.
Wow. I pressed the buttons to reveal the screen.
Yeah.
But it is not revealed.
It is on the stream.
Oh, I'm watching the stream though. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it was behind that much, but okay.
Frankie asks Wes, do you mean to come get the cursed drink? And Emily says, Baja be thy blast.
Yes, please. I already drank too much of it. Also, Frankie, just a reminder that we do not have ice cream in the house in case you want to place that order like we talked about.
Oh, ice cream for your Baja Blast midnight float.
Well, we often have a little ice cream bedtime snack. Okay. The Roottrees are loading. I thought they were dead.
Hey, oh!
Okay. What
We left
do...
ourselves a note, right?
Yes. What do you remember from last time?
We got the 5 pieces sorted out.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going through the picture, they do like the once a generation picture. We were looking at the one from the 70s and had mostly successfully hooked all of those names up to, or faces up to names, and we're gonna look at the 80s one next.
Yeah. We also read about Caroline Morden. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She was passionate about art and the environment. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees Company's effect on the local environment, and rues how she was not able to convince her father's act to make changes to policy. That was in her book. Oh yeah, and one of her...
More like the Roottrees are dead.
One of the boring men her sister and cousin
the shitty
married
doctor
was, yes, Dr. Wilson, who claims he is pediatrician to the stars, which there's no evidence for. Oh yeah, and we read about the miracles.
Oh yeah, the preachers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so start with The Next Generation Photo Next, also Lauren's other books, and Starlit Magazine for Gwen's divorce. We know Ernie Madsen Jr. and Gwyneth Madsen are siblings, but we don't know birth order.
Can we start looking at our board for a second and kind of finding our bearings for a second? Okay.
So we spent a lot of time
over here.
Yeah. Bonnie and Guy, these siblings. Guy was the third president, and added that terrible candy flavor that was really...
Oh, the caviar one.
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Yeah. There's Dr. Wilson. Horrible. Gwendolyn Morden, who has the face of a woman who's married to a terrible man.
Yeah.
The Wilson children. The faces of children who have a terrible father, including the one who's young enough that he doesn't really realize it yet. Yeah, there's Carolyn Morden, who we talked about. That's another
Look
picture
at her little
of her.
beret. She's so charming.
Yeah, she is. And she later remarried a woman, Eloise, who adopted her daughter, Stephanie Landon, who's now in politics.
Yes, and we also know, was it Stephanie or was it Caroline who reached out to someone and was like, because there's Stephanie's political flyer that was sent in the mail, and the message, and it was like, we don't have to like repeat the animosities of the generation before us, speaking to some rift, but I can't remember if it's about Stephanie's generation or the one before.
Okay, Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least. Handwritten note. Okay, Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie. She could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM,
Okay.
which is presumably Caroline Morton.
Yeah, and I wonder if this is about... Because we know Caroline... But this was about her father, Zach. She was opposed to like the deforestation that the Roottrees company was doing to plant more maples. So I wonder if that's the same conflict carried over to Carl when he became the president, or if it's something new and worse.
Yeah, hard to say. Also, I am gonna suggest that we add a new page.
Yeah, just
so that
keep it a
we
little
don't have
tidier.
to scroll as much.
Yeah, love it.
Okay.
So let's start with the next generation.
Yeah. Is that this
That one, yeah.
Yes. Wow. Okay.
Caption. And can we read the caption really fast?
Yeah, I just want to look at it a second first to just experience
Soak it in.
it. Yeah. Because there's a lot happening here.
There's a lot happening here.
Okay.
Okay.
An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 Pieces photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one, but I was outvoted by my brothers, so we know that this is not Eli.
Yeah.
They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle and let everyone filter in behind and in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwyn.
So I thought that this was after the last photo, but this is before, because I guess the next generation is the one after the 5 Pieces.
Oh, yes. And then the Free Spirits, yes, is the one.
Come after that. Yeah.
After that. Yes.
Grandma insisted that we include Sam even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I don't think it fair Miracle made it in since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years.
So presumably that is Miracle.
Yeah, and then that's got to be Miracle Jr.
Yeah. That's what I would guess. And then it seems like it's these 4 are the 4 that she's talking about.
Yeah, the brothers.
Well, yeah. One of them is a sister.
No, sorry, but it's Lauren and her 4 brothers Lauren and her 3 brothers.
Yeah, wait, why? How do we know this is Lauren?
It says it up top.
Oh,
Lauren's
okay,
diary.
I missed that. Yep.
And so, yeah, that is Lauren and her 3 brothers clumped up in the middle. They insisted the 4 of us stand together. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so
that's Lauren. It didn't do the flash this time.
Oh.
Right?
Not that I noticed.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of these people
Is Sam.
is Sam, and I would guess that it's this
guy?
one.
Yeah.
If that's indeed Miracle, which I think it has to be.
Yeah.
And Sam is the one that there was drama about.
Yeah, Sam has been included despite not appearing to be a Rootree or having
or
some
at
tenuous
least not a
official
not a close Rootree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we know where Sam is on the board yet. We just know
we don't.
of Sam through Lauren's diary.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to put any of this in our notes?
You could do, just because we've been doing notes, that, so that we know.
I'm gonna just
maybe a note about Sam.
A whole bit.
And then we'll have to figure out who. And Miracle. But we already know Miracle, so I think that'll be easy to identify. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna save that just because it's, sort of more layers of the Sam drama.
Let's go try and I want to figure out these brothers.
Yeah, so it's this generation is
the next
what
generation
we're talking about, and we already have Lauren Rootree, but we will add this additional picture of her.
Oh boy.
Okay, so 3 brothers. Gwen, who's not in the picture, it said. Miracle Jr.
Oh, so I bet then this redheaded woman is the parent of our 2 redheaded siblings.
Yeah, Angelica. This one.
Yeah. And so she must also be a housewife because of the timing, right?
I believe so. Okay.
Is Zach in this picture?
No, we don't.
Those are the 3 brothers and then Sam.
Men here.
Yeah.
We could be... What if this is Sam?
Why would Miracle have his hand on his shoulder?
Yeah, also...
We don't know who. Hey,
yeah, but...
I wonder if... Is Sam... Will you go to the left of the secret dossier?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is... Sam. No, it can't be because it's Ernest Madsen. Huh. And I guess that's such a straightforward Rootree connection that maybe wouldn't make sense for that to be Sam.
Yeah. Okay, but regardless, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There should be 9. Because it's 10 minus Gwen. No, that is 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but no, but it's 9 because it's 9 plus Miracle, OG Miracle, so then it's 10, because it says the only one too good to make an appearance was Gwyn. But if that's Miracle Jr., then I bet his younger brother doesn't exist
not born yet.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And I think then if we're right about the redheaded woman, then it's this woman who is married to Ernest.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So then
but
could that be Zach in the picture, not Sam in the left, because he's the president? Even though Eli looks like Pop?
But then who... But it says Sam is in the picture.
Yeah. Sam could be... I wonder if Sam is the younger... I wonder if Sam is... No, because we think Sam is of an age with this generation, right? Because Lauren is writing about him in her diary. I'm wondering if Sam could be the child that Miracle has.
Yeah. That's... I'm also wondering that.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. So this person is named Zachariah, which I am going to tentatively put.
Oh,
there
yeah,
we go.
okay. Which makes sense because he's also redheaded like his sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I kind of wish I had left that Miracle Jr. picture, but I think that has to be Sam because we know
I think that has to be Sam. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we've got Clancy Jr., Edward,
well, and we can figure out
Eli.
Yeah, and we can figure out Eli because Eli looks like Pop.
Yes. Does Pop in this case mean the OG Elias?
I thought Pop was their dad. Because Lauren refers to him throughout the diary.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense because this one, I think pretty clearly looks like that guy.
Yeah, totally.
And then one of these is clearly older than the other, so I'm going to say this is Clancy Jr.
Well, and he's got the nerd glasses.
And this is
professor.
Edward.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ta-da!
Wow, we are the best detectives who've ever lived. We should have waited on that 1 second and... Oh, shit.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation, but I can't reveal everything. Not yet. I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake, so I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers, but not the candy company lawyers. I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the 5 Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me. To my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination. It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives before they lock from here on out.
Dang it.
I don't have any more evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
I was literally about to say when we had unlocked another 3 that we should have tried to look at our like supplemental photos and see if we could lock anyone else in, but
yeah.
That
okay. Well, we've got those.
okay.
Okay. Okay,
she's a Roottrie.
Yes.
Christina, Candy, Samantha, Tessa. Oh, haven't we placed November?
Yeah, I think this person is in use elsewhere in the family tree.
Okay.
I think they're maybe not confirmed yet because we don't have
occupation,
which is why they're still on the list. But
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm betting based on era that this is Samantha, possibly Tessa. I feel like Christina is less likely with a K spelling.
I don't know. Candy feels like it could be to me as well.
Likely or less likely?
It feels likely to me.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, well, we can also say that she's a housewife. Okay. Have we
Oh,
encountered...
hold on. Do we know their names are Mads? Oh, we know the Madsen siblings, but we don't know their birth order, right? That's one of our notes from
Yes.
last time. Okay.
Yes. We have not found like a list of all of the TNG members, right?
I don't think so. Sam is such a mystery. Hey,
Yeah.
what comes up if we go to the list of the available names, what does Sam come up with?
That's a good question. Hold on just a second. Oh, also I want to update the note we made about Sam in here in just a second.
Yeah. Francis said, "It's locked." Oh my god, she's Nancy Drew. And Juliet says about the comment about the, like, trust your intuition with the high numbers. Watch out for high numbers.
Okay. Oh yeah, always referred to as Pop.
I'm wondering if they're being sneaky with us, and Sam is Samantha. Have we had Sam's gender referred to? I thought it was he, but maybe I
thought it was also, but we might be making a leap there. We will look in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Elias
given
Roottrees
into
had
his
given
wife.
in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, EC and John.
I'm pretty sure that every time they've referred to Sam, it has been as Sam, and so I'm wondering if they are being sneaky with us there.
Yeah, this is a pretty blatant, like, at the reception when I asked who
like
Sam was,
intentionally
not
using
who
the
he
name
or
and
she
not the
was.
pronouns.
Yeah. That gives a new reading to none of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons. Sam
It
gave him
sure
some
does,
old
doesn't it?
tools
It
and
smacks
taught him
of
how to make the
gender.
bike's engine faster. But yeah, an obscure relative. See, that doesn't
There are no. There's no one that obscure here.
Yeah. Also, if Sam is Samantha, then it's gotta be her. And then I don't know who would go here instead, because this is not an obscure relative.
Yeah. Emma says sneaky in this mystery game? Surely not.
But it does. I wish I knew when that let's see. $1963. Because, like, yeah, Sam was an adult at this point.
Well, that doesn't imply that necessarily.
No, but he or she or they, Sam had to be old enough at this point to, like, you know, help the kid with his motorbike and whatever. I'm wondering when that photo was taken relative to, you know, this description of Sam.
Yeah. None of us understood why including Sam. I really wish that we should have left the picture of possibly Miracle Jr. attached, because being able to say for sure it was or wasn't would be really helpful here.
I know. I'm gonna reattach it just so that it's there the next time we do something. Also, I did not actually check. Okay, so there's a Sam Cattrall in addition
or Samantha Roottrees.
To a Samantha Roottrees. So, and that Sam is a man. So
who was pushing for Sam's inclusion? It's Gwyneth from the Five Pieces, or Gwyneth?
No, it's Grandma. It's
Gwyneth,
the original Gwyneth.
Ah, okay. Okay.
At least I thought so. Yeah, you learned that Elias Roottrees had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Yeah, and that's Gwendolyn. So, yes.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Gwendolyn.
Interesting. I think as much as I am tantalized by this, I feel like we might need to set this aside for now and try and follow some of our other leads.
There's a Stephanie Cattrall also, just so we know that, you know.
Yeah.
Last name wise.
Do you want to look at some of our unexamined photo documents, or do you want to like look at Gwen's divorce stuff?
I want to get to the rest of the photos, but I think I want to look at Gwen's divorce stuff before we get farther away from it.
Yeah, because we've been putting it off for 3 sessions or something.
When Roottree
Wild
was
Bill Williams.
often in
Ooh.
Starlet, most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. You want to take this?
There's also an interview from earlier in mid-1957 where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottrees has power. My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild, combined with the alliteration Williams, is incredibly memorable."
Although
we've
Sorry,
Oh,
go
yeah,
ahead.
go for it.
Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottrees for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both of our family names for the next generation.
So an R and a W.
Well, no, an R and an R.
Honor both of our family names?
Yes, because they're leaning into the alliteration of Wild Bill Williams by doing
they're saying the alliteration
with
is the honoring.
Roottrees. Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Juliet says, sorry, was his name William and he William Williams and he decided to go by Wild Bill Williams?
Guess so.
Oh. Huh. Can we just go peruse the W's and see what we see down there?
Catherine Wilkins.
Oh, okay.
Wolf, Roottrees, Walter Forsyth. Okay, so there's a Linus Cornwall, and she mentioned
Cornwall as an example of a last name without a lot of.
Yes.
I like that, Wes.
Yeah. Wait, I want. Because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. Yeah, so it does not say that he was born a Williams. And yeah, the use of Cornwall as an example here seems meaningful.
I agree.
And it's like saying, like, I have this name, I'm not going to give it up for a name with Cornwall. There's nothing wrong with it, but the name I already have has power.
Yes, I agree. So
Yeah.
let's put him in as Linus.
Okay.
And then alliterative.
Yeah, it would have been their
Roottrees.
first child. Although this box is obviously strange. It's not that. Robert or Ronald? Or possibly both.
Yeah.
Let's just
Let's-
maybe nothing will come up, but nope.
Oh. Can we look Wild Bill Williams up just for fun?
You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from your search engine. Wild Bill Williams was the leading man of some non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favors the Grave, which has yet to be released for home audiences. No additional information about that film. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumor that he even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and that she was already aware of his reputation. Did you know trivia? Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France. He returned there often. Well, I have no idea if this is going to be relevant, but
Yeah, it's the second time it came up.
yeah.
Because she in the interview is like, we're in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not particularly illuminating. I mean, that does make me think that those are the two Roottrees, or the Ronald and Robert are theirs.
Yeah. You think she would have gone with alliteration a second time, even though they were already getting divorced?
Oh, it's possible that but both of the kids are like genealogically linked to that union in the family tree.
Yes.
But I guess you're right that she could have abandoned the alliteration, but
Yeah.
that's tricky. Maybe we should go look at photographs for now. Unless you have another lead to follow up here with Gwen.
That's a good idea. Okay. Do we want to look at these blonde people or these other blonde people?
Let's do the first blonde people.
Okay. Gwen and the boys in Paris. This photo has a note attached from your employer. Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water-damaged picture of the free spirits out of the frame, this fell out too. Written on the back of the photo is, couldn't make the reunion, wishing you well from Paris, Gwen and the boys.
Okay, so that does make me think it's Robert and Ronald.
Yeah.
Film school. And presumably the one in the middle is the older?
Yeah.
Let's put their pictures in. Juliet said earlier a good question. I think this was in about the time that you were like, would the second name have been alliterative, even though they were like already on the split? And Juliet also said there's alliteration and then there's alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking with assigning this man baby?
Oh, that's just where my mouse paused.
Film
His
school
jacket says
maybe
film school, right? But I have searched film. I've searched video.
There was just director came up.
Ah, thank you. I was like trying to remember other, film professions. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and we can add that picture of her.
Wow, so many unknown wives.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the Madsen siblings. Okay.
Let's go back to pictures.
This photo was tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. The letter says, "To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed, can you remind me how to pronounce this?
Shiva.
Do you know? Shiva. Okay, I wasn't sure where the emphasis went. Candle, identical to ours, if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family, but for his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over." So, whichever Ernie this is, he was president prior to Carl. As for myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust, and that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie.
Okay, so Debbie and Ernie with the daughter
Nicole. Presumably,
and Ernie is
this
president
is
number 4.
Deborah, and that's Nicole.
Oh, Emma corrects me. Emma says it's Shiva, not Shiva.
Oh, okay. Shiva. So it's Ernie who died.
Yes. And Ernie who was a Roottrees. Do we have an Ernie? Somewhere on here?
Let me just... Oh, yeah. Ernest Madsen Jr.
Oh, the Madsens again.
And also Ernest Madsen.
Yeah.
But Ernest Madsen, the senior, is not a Roottrees.
Yeah.
Ernest Madsen Jr. is.
Okay. So let's go fill him in.
Yes, we don't know if he's the older or younger of these two. Remember, these are the siblings, so we don't know the birth order.
Right, and they're both married. Oh, although, no. It's got to be, I think it's got to be the younger because there's a picture of his spouse.
Oh. Look at you go. Deborah Bean.
Wow, the Bean family. Imagine what could have been.
Fourth?
The fourth. Because Carl was the fifth. Oh, so
Yes.
that, I wonder if that's him. From the Free Spirits.
Um.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, why do we not have a picture of his sister, though?
Don't know.
Is everyone else... Yeah, I mean, everyone else in that generation is filled in. And... Yeah, and I think everyone with complete information is confirmed, so... Okay, so then that means...
Gwyneth, because Nicole is the daughter.
Right.
And we have our picture. We might be at 4 here.
Picture in... We don't know...
She's, let's say, college. Because this was like, this letter was sent, or he took our, Carl had this, actually it could be, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. My thinking on the timeline there is that Ernie's death is what caused Carl to become president. And so we know it was sometime in the past, but not necessarily how far. So we could do K-12, actually.
I don't think it was his death that caused... Because...
Because there's a line about, like, he felt good about, leaving it.
An immense amount of pride, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over. And then it seems like
Carl, the current president, is able to get the company to take care of him. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Yes,
you're totally right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Juliet says, hitting on Deborah, like, is there a Mr. Bean? So I'm inclined to think then that maybe Nicole is not a college student and is K-12.
Could we...
And we'll have that on our radar for a detail that we can switch if we're at 4 that are not locked in. Right, because we've gotten people.
Because I'm thinking about the age of the Roottrees sisters.
Right. Who are older than they look in the picture.
Right. Like, one of them is married. And at least one of the others, it seemed like, was like a post-college adult, or
so might be like
adult.
Might be like an adult with a job that we don't know about.
Yes.
Okay, we could do a spider search for her and see if she turns up anything. We should do one for Ernie as well, for the president. No. He's the junior.
I know.
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah, being thorough. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we know the names, the last names of presidents.
Yeah.
But I think we've filled all of them.
I think we have everyone
in
assigned.
At this
Yeah.
point. Rootree, Morden, Hudson, Madsen, Rootree. I want to just double check. So, Rootree.
Zach
Morden.
Madsen. Yeah, sorry, Zach Morden.
Right. Yes. Morden. Hudson was the next one.
Yeah,
Yes.
this redheaded
Guy
who's
Hudson, and then Madsen, and then
Rootree again, and Carl.
Yeah. Okay. I don't...
How many?
I'm
What's
trying-
our?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Can we take a
how
census of our partially completes to
many...
see if, because that might tell us
what
that we
I'm
have some
wondering.
error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is filled in. That one is filled in. That one is filled in.
And we don't have the name of his mom. even though
Yeah.
we have the picture. Dang. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're only at 3.
Okay. We're at 3 with some guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to look at our pieces of evidence and see what has really high intuition numbers for a revisit?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I wonder, actually, also, can we follow the lines of Roottrees to see who would have the last name Roottree and do some blunt guesswork that way?
Mm-hmm.
Now that there's far fewer of them.
Yes. Okay. So this becomes Madsen. This becomes Morden. This becomes Hudson, and then some other name, presumably down here.
Oh, do we have... Oh, yeah, that's yellow, not blue. Okay. So no one over here.
Correct. Just this, her.
Yeah, she's a
She's
Roottree.
at-
But there's like
at
4
birth.
names we think she could be.
Yeah.
Oh, and these kids, James's kids, are Roottrees.
Yes. James's kids. This girl that we think is November.
We feel really confident on that one, though. Because she
Yeah.
had like her name written on the back of the picture. And
Oh, yes.
yeah.
And I think that she is probably old enough at this time that
have a job.
she's not a student anymore.
No, and we spider searched her
like,
and nothing
I
came
could
up.
try that, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
right.
Emily says, making a quick dinner, and my bag of chicken nuggets from Trader Joe's says contains up to 15% of a solution on the front. So if you need a hint, maybe that will help. What an
Great.
upsetting phrase for chicken nuggets.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then these
Yes.
kids here would presumably also be Roottrees. Oh, and this
Yes.
kid over here
Yes.
is also presumably a Rootree. Damn, there's so many fucking Roottrees.
Yeah. There are. Okay, can we I just want to count and double check that things are matching up a minute.
Yes, I like that idea.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to count these 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that will still appear on the list.
Uh-huh. 6 and 7.
6 because she will still appear on the list also.
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
9.
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Okay. That's great.
So that at least is lining up. Ugh.
Should we... Okay. Do you want to spider search those remaining Rootree names and see... We know they're not notable, so it seems like the likelihood of them popping something up on a spider is limited, but would you like to do that?
We could... I want to... Hold on. Wait. Okay. I think, should have a picture of Gwyneth Madsen. 'Cause this...
Oh, we have an you're right. We have we have one that has been assigned.
Oh, yes, her. Why didn't...
Yeah, I think so. Because we
that
weren't
pop up? Did I just... I think because the last person whose picture I put in, we had already designated as a man, and so the women's pictures didn't show up, and so then I assumed that there
Yes, and we didn't
weren't
attach it earlier because we knew it was one of
any.
them, but we didn't know birth order, so we couldn't attach it.
Yeah. There she
Yeah.
is.
There she is.
Okay.
And she's not a housewife.
Yeah. How do we know that?
Well, she's not by necessity a housewife in the same way that
Right.
some of the
I'm
older
trying
women
to
in the family
remember,
are.
like, what was
The cutoff
actual...
was. Yeah, someone is
line?
like, blah, blah, blah. Was it Gwen's mother?
It was in Caroline Morden's book, I believe.
No, we had that before then. Because it's someone becomes the first woman in the family to not be a housewife.
Sorry, what do you mean?
The clue
Mm-hmm.
was like so and so became the first women of the Roottrees line not to have been a housewife.
Okay, so you think it was not
I think it's
her writing. It was...
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was Lauren. Maybe Lauren's writing. But I'm not 100% sure. Because I think we had that information earlier than Caroline's, and then when we found Caroline's stuff as well. Maybe that's not true.
Oh, right. There's that line about musicians and artists and dancers.
Because we don't have a dancer.
Generation.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Did we do...
I think we have that
this?
assigned.
Okay.
Because that's one of the original, that's one of the Fab Five or whatever.
No, we don't. Oh, wait. Yes. No, sorry. I saw Junior and Miracle up here, I think, and I was like...
I see. Yeah.
Miracle Jr., married to Patsy. But...
I'm pretty sure that's...
Oh.
Married to Patsy. Patricia Jones?
Or Patricia Christensen.
Oy.
Do we have other Joneses? Do we have other Christensens? No.
Try Christensen just for fun, because we do have some stuff that we could get lucky here. No. Okay.
Well, because she's not a true Roottrees, so that will not be what tips us over.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, she's not a Bloral.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it... Maybe it was Lauren's writing, and she says something about, or something about Lauren says that she was not a housewife like everyone who came before her.
We can't search our own notes, can we?
Not that I'm aware of. Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just tried Control F just in case, but no.
Let's try and keep moving.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, I need to update this.
Yeah. Allegedly.
But we
Great.
do have that photo as Miracle Jr. right now, just to double check the next time we...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Answer.
Maybe.
artist, actor. Oh, whoops, that didn't even work.
I think you have to select it even after you
Yeah.
type.
I'm gonna leave her as dancer, but I don't really think that's correct.
She doesn't have dancer energy, but maybe that's me bullying
What
someone
if
because of having glasses.
What if November is a dancer?
Possible.
Or Gwen's
We
son?
simply don't know.
Also, interesting that Gwen's boys were not in that, the Free Spirits picture.
She's not in the Free Spirits picture, is she?
Well, she's not a free spirit. She's a TNG.
Oh, you're right.
She's
She
explicitly
is a TNG.
not in the TNG picture.
Yes, you're right. I was getting
But
mixed up
her
on the
sons are technically free
Free
spirits.
Can we look at the Free Spirits picture? We have everyone identified in that. We don't have any.
Yes.
That one, yeah.
No,
that one, yeah.
Free spirits.
Yeah, they're just not
yes,
there.
So those are the two miracle children. That's
Morden.
Yeah, the other Morden. That's Caroline Morden. Carl. What's his face?
Ernie
We just
Madsen.
filled in. Yeah,
The president.
Ernie Madsen Jr. I don't remember which one that is.
Yeah, no, but everyone is assigned.
Yes.
Is the point?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no one unaccounted for.
These two are the two that are not confirmed yet, but
because we don't have enough plurals. Yeah.
Yes. And November, because we don't know her profession.
And we've spider searched her, and she did not turn up anything.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just noticed
the rainbow tie.
Yes, which is the same tie that
Miracle is wearing.
Father is wearing.
The TNG.
Yeah. I wonder if it is, a Christian symbol for them.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever their deal is.
Whatever their deal is.
Their televangelist signature accessory.
Okay. Can we look at the list of evidences with the intuition numbers? I want to see if there's anything really high that we should be.
Yeah. So there's.
How does rolling on down to the city have 5?
I don't know. There's this section written in 1964. Clark's getting married and, in my opinion, far too young. Barely 18, and Danielle isn't much older. Do we have Danielle filled in?
I think so. Clark. This is Clark. Yeah, Danielle.
Yes, Danielle Franks.
Yes, and.
Yeah. Okay. Like the rest of his generation, it's a free spirit. All aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. So that,
You're
could
literally a
still
writer, Lauren. Shut up.
be relevant. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. We've already confirmed Clancy being Carl's dad, etc. So I think
Yeah.
my brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge. The most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania, which is presumably November's mom. Edward. And we have Edward's profession in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's look, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that Lauren and her brothers are all locked in,
Yes.
but we don't
they
have
are.
spouses.
Yes. Okay.
There's
What?
So we know that Edward married a person of color, both
Mhm.
from that message in the diary and also because of November. We
Mhm.
could take a wild swing on Edward's spouse if someone has like a cultural name, like we saw in there earlier, like a Luisa Garcia, just doing some absolute like pot shots
Yeah.
in the dark. But that doesn't won't
But
be able to
that
lock those in because they would be a
yes, that
plural.
won't actually help us. Yeah.
Oh, and Emma says, "Can I make a clarifying statement re-intuition that was not clear to me for a while when playing?" Yes.
Yes.
And Lily says about rolling on down to the city, the intuition is there, so we get to listen to the song again. So let's
Great.
pull that up while Emma clarifies for us.
Oh, also, I just have to go back and say, Juliet said, November is such a good name. Emily says, I do love a month name. November is a name I love and have used multiple times in video games. And also that one game of Follow that Nat and I played with a couple other people who are not part of Baby Crew years and years ago.
Wow.
In which
Tabletop
I played
games and Baby Crew?
ship captain, as in space ship, named November Odds.
That's good.
And also robot lady named Jane Hyperdrive, I think, who had
Great.
like a gun arm.
Yeah. Emily says, wait, there are other people besides Baby Crew?
Allegedly.
Are you going to put on the song or what?
Sorry, I got distracted. I forgot what we were doing. That's not right. How do I put on the song?
I
This.
think you just click on it. Yeah. I think you click on the album cover.
Where? There.
And then hit play.
There.
Saturday night and you're quite a sight. The world might be burning, but I'm feeling right. Making ends meet, so there
He sounds like Woody Harrelson to me.
podcast, so we skate in the streets. Guys all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush and find me so witty.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Tonight, what a pity.
The lyrics of this
Emma
song
says-
contain no clues. Okay.
High intuition
yes.
number doesn't necessarily mean that there's a lot of information left in the evidence itself. Sometimes it means that there's one search to do from it, which will lead you to a lot of things.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I feel like it did lead us to a lot of things, but then we hit dead ends eventually.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff in here we didn't look up. Like, for instance, we could spider search.
Because we found this.
The music magazine, yeah.
Yes. What were you going to say we could spider search?
Yeah, maybe we should fuck around more with the like periodicals, like in MMMs. Just search Roottree and see if stuff gets up.
Yeah, if there are other Roottrees musicians, or at least last name, that might bring something up. Just want to look back at...
Oh yeah, I forgot about red herring Roottree.
this. Diamond and Jane, sisters.
Oh, I wonder because one of them is like, again, not a plural, but I know one of the LaRue sisters has a picture associated that we don't have. I wonder if we should spider search them for a picture.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, also this is a band name. C and J plus J and D. Did we look that up previously?
I don't know. Let's try right now.
Okay.
Because we could get a band. We could get a picture of.
Gonna finish.
There's Rot 13 happening in the chat right now.
We could try looking up Raffertunes. If we have not already, yeah, okay. Let's search, spider search that. These times, one single.
Oh.
Someone with the username DieHardDazzler, XXX DieHardDazzler XXX scanned the cover and noted that it cost him over $200 at auction. Apparently, this was Jim Roottree and Diamond LaRue's first song together. He also mentions that it was performed with Jim's cousin and Diamond's sister, and that it was only somewhat similar to Jim and Diamond's later works. You can't find anything else about DieHardDazzler, the band, or the single, so all that's left to do is add the scan to your evidence. After a blazing fast 35-minute download, the track is also available.
Oh yeah,
boy.
brother.
Oh, look at him. Folk style songwriting. Catchy.
We should look at that article too.
Yeah. Okay. Presumably the blonde one is Diamond, but I want to look back at that picture of Jim and Diamond to see if she actually looks naturally blonde or not.
Yeah. And also the chat says crank it on the song.
Life is life, love shall be. Me for you, and you for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was we. With
That's the line you can write.
rivers ramble So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me. These times are ours for free.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on warmth, ignore the colder, probably yearn for what could be, rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting, love still flows, our hearts heart beating. For now ignore fate's destiny, two roads that cross once at this tree. Someday these times will all
Okay.
be over.
And then the chorus goes.
Repeats.
Wow. Okay, well, we can definitely look up this which I'm going to I don't know if I should look up the song title or a section of the magazine called Skip It or Flip It has short, pithy blurbs about new records. An album called These Times is listed under the Skip It column with the following. These Times, a new single from C&J plus J&D, Clark Rafferty, Jim Roottrees, and two of the LaRue sisters. You didn't even name them? Amateurish folk-style songwriting is catchy at times, but ultimately doesn't do anything new.
Let's go put their pictures.
Okay.
Now, will we be able to tell which of the guys is which?
This one has a beard, and that one doesn't. And he has a beard,
He has a beard,
and that one
yeah.
doesn't. So let's
Do that, yeah. I agree.
Let's do that. Because even in this older picture of oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
You can choose your default image. Yeah, even in that one he has a beard.
Lily says, I had such trouble with distinguishing these two men every single time. I just noticed that Carl Roottrees in both of his pictures has a real bad case of the Cullen family lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he looks like the Cullen family every time that they appear in the Twilight movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you following an intuition? Or do you want to start randomly assigning?
I'm trying to decide what Jim and Diamond would name their children. Do you think they would name their children Candy and Wolf?
Possible. Candy seems believable to me there. But also I thought Candy worked for the other woman a generation back. Oh, Emily says he looks like Carlisle Cullen for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this other picture of Raina? Do we have another picture of Raina?
I think this man
Introduced
who
the
is
Cullen genes.
two separate men, but looks like his father, is very Carlisle Cullen to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say before that? During that?
Oh, I certainly don't remember. Oh,
Okay.
Raina. There's another picture of Raina that we haven't discovered.
Yes. Yes, there is. Yeah, and then we haven't come up with anything else about Chris Rafferty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we spider searched him.
Just, I'm gonna double check.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, and then let's okay.
This might not be a helpful spider search, but what if we spider search film school for the jacket that one of the...
Film school.
Yeah, okay, that's... I kind of figured, but...
Paris Film School. Well,
Okay.
okay.
Wolf. Christina with a
No.
K. The K? I don't remember who the other one is. Samantha, of course. And try Sam, too.
Also gonna try Sam Cattrall while we're here.
Mm.
Nope. Oh, and there is a Stephanie Cattrall.
Did we look up her...
correctly? Yeah,
Did we
I
look
think
up
so.
Lauren Roottrees' pirate book? Swash My Buckle or whatever the fuck it was.
Boy, that really swashes my buckle.
Emily says, yeah, it was that for sure. And Ned says, yeah, it was Swash My Buckle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Romance in Court. Court Jester.
I'm pretty sure we looked up those ones because
I
then
think
we found...
no. We looked up Romance in Court, but I don't think we... Oh, right. The Court Jester. Court Jester was the series.
Yeah.
I don't know that... I don't think we ever looked up the other books in that series, though.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Harrison Lane. Gwen Roottrees kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. So we should look up
Harrison Lane.
Harrison Lane, probably also in Starlit, to see a few passages
We should
here or
spider
there, but nothing
search
relevant.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. Oh. Does this sound familiar to you?
Guys Like Us, his largest role was the villain in the first season of Western Frontiers. Guys Like Us to play the villain's twin brother.
His high school sweetheart after they reunited at a movie premiere. Guys Like Us I feel like is also what Wild
Oh, it's
Bill.
no. It's the film that
Susan.
Gwen was in, wasn't it? No,
Oh
yeah,
no, that
Fortune
was
Favors.
Fortune Favors the Grave.
I think
Okay.
Gwen was in Guys Like Us.
(1953) film in which two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with their client and hilarity ensues, starring Gwen Roottrees, Leslie Florence, and Harrison Lane.
Yeah.
The title is a play on words, as it can be read that the two women are men similar to other men, or that the men are fond of them. Guys
I
like
think it's
us.
also a hint about Sam. Perhaps.
Hmm.
I don't think we've encountered Leslie Florence
Interesting.
before. Can we? Yeah, Anne did in Starlet.
Yeah. No additional credits on the site, but I will check here. No.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, you know what? We have Business Watch as the name of a periodical, and we could search the other Roottrees presidents in
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
Business Watch.
We could just do last
Okay,
names like
so
Madsen and Morton and
we
Hudson.
we have Zach Morton.
He's just a C. He's not an H. Yeah.
Okay. In 1959, there's a small blurb about Zach Morton inheriting the candy company. He is quoted as saying, "Elias entrusted me with carrying on his legacy, and that's what I plan to do. Along with 5 pieces, our chocolate maple products are selling incredibly well. We will not be making any changes."
Okay. And then up next is Hudson.
Guy Hudson. 1977. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, are no strangers to the public when it comes to Roottrees snacks. They both appeared in the company's advertisements as children during the Boys and Girls Agree era.
We have to look that
Now
up.
Guy is taking over at the end of the year. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Who would have known that one of those two adorable redheads, Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher, with providing his fiery dew. Do we have Christopher?
I don't think we have Christopher.
Fuck, yes we do.
Oh, because he's a Hudson, and so we knew that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that tracks. Arguing over everything but chocolate would grow up to take over the whole company. Guy's uncle and current president, Zachariah, has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world with his wife. Zach was quoted as saying, "Now that our daughters have started families of their own, Clara and I plan to reflect on a life well lived. Guy is new to the business world, but he's family. We at Roottrees have faith in his innovative ideas, and he's eager to share them with the world. We like to think that Boys and Girls agree that he's ready to succeed."
Remember to here, Clara.
Clara.
Let's check. But his innovative ideas here is the caviar flavored.
Yes. I mean, they didn't know yet that is what his idea was going
We
to be.
didn't have
but-
Clara. Nice.
Okay.
Wait, no, he said. Oh no, because housewife is correct. Yeah. Now that our girls are grown and have
Lives of their own, something.
lives of their own. Yeah. Okay.
Have started families of their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay.
Next up is Ernie.
Madsen. After the previous president died unexpectedly.
Oh.
Wait. Did we know that about Guy Hudson?
We did not.
It was only 5 years after,
Yeah.
right? Because it was 77 that he took over.
And that Ernie originally trained to succeed Zach and was passed over.
Yeah, rumors.
Oh,
last
we don't know about the batter up bar.
4 years at Roottrees have been rough. In an attempt to keep our products relevant to the modern audiences, some of our decisions have had unintended consequences. From the fancy flavors misstep, that's the caviar, to the batter up bar, we've taken a bit of a tumble in the public eye, but Mr. Mattson is committed to getting back to basics.
Can you highlight batter up bar for later?
Yes. Yes. And
Great.
also,
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it?
yeah, I'm trying to remember what exactly we learned about Hudson previously. Guy Hudson.
We don't know that much about him. We know the caviar, it was not a
No.
hit.
Yeah, it was very quickly announced the caviar was meant to be a limited flavor and would go back to normal as soon as possible. But yes, nothing else about.
Can you do Guy Hudson Death? I don't know that it differentiates in that way, but just for fun. No, okay.
Okay.
Then
and then I
Roottrees,
think
which is where we started.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, because that was already, I think,
Yeah.
in our evidence.
Well, let's look up the little bits and pieces that we just added to 5 bits and pieces, 5 pieces and bits that we just added.
Yeah, I we could look up Dr. Steven Wilson in Starlit. I don't really think he's gonna be there, but actually we could also look him up in Business Watch. No. No. Okay. Okay. Do you want me to look up the batter up bar?
I would
first?
love you because
Okay.
I would love you to because I want to know about the what was wrong with the batter up bar.
A failed candy bar released by the Roottrees Company. Do you want to read this?
Launched with great fanfare in 1980, it was meant to evoke the classic combination of pancakes and maple syrup. The name came from the fact that its recipe used a creamy imitation of pancake batter as its filling, and the packaging had baseball imagery.
I gotta say, like, I understand, like,
this
cookie
is the
dough
nightmare for me.
is a
Yeah.
thing, but, like, I don't want to eat uncooked pancake batter. Like, that is not appealing.
This is horrifying. Consumers loved the taste, and the candy launched to stellar reviews. But after a little less than a month on the shelf, it was discovered that the filling of unopened bars began to separate and develop an off-putting texture, described as powdery hunks floating in oily goop. The odd consistency made it the punchline of late-night jokes for weeks, solidifying its reputation as a failure. Blah.
Okay.
I think we should also look up the Boys and Girls Agree era.
Yes. Boys and...
Maybe just Boys and
Wait,
Girls
hold
Agree.
on. Yes, I'm gonna... I'm gonna save that just in case we.
So I can continue to look at powdery chunks floating in oily
Yeah.
goop. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, a site about successful ad campaigns. A series of television and magazine ads for Roottrees chocolate bars. Ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed, except when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that Roottrees is their favorite. The first advertisement in the series was the most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. One of the magazine advertisements has been added to your evidence. Fuck yeah.
So this is the little baby Mordens.
Wow, look at them. Boys and girls agree. It's gotta be Roottrees. Does his cheek look bruised?
Oh, it
I wish
does.
I could zoom in further.
Or is that like a weird shadow? It does kind of look bruised.
I don't know, but it looks so much different. Like the shadow down here makes sense, but
Yeah.
this is like the upper part of his cheek, like it doesn't. And like this part of his forehead is not in that much shadow, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh.
I'm suspicious. Oh wait, can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Well, I don't know that there's anything else we can glean from that, but
No, we can go attach their pictures. We still don't know their spouse situation.
No.
Hey, I know we've spider searched the remaining Roottrees names. Maybe we should do a periodical search for the local paper for those remaining names.
Oh. Have we... Have we done... yeah, okay.
But try... Or
yes,
any of them that were...
I'm getting there.
Well, no, I was starting to say
Oh.
not just the unassigned names, but like November, you know, people that we're missing information about, and see if we can get anything.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do the unassigned names first, just at least the ones I can remember, so that I, know that I've gone through them. Also, this...
Jessica? No, Stephanie, sorry.
That, pretty sure it was Stephanie.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, there was a Tessa. Okay.
What about the
also,
boys?
Part of the problem is that they don't necessarily all live locally. you know.
Have we looked up Gwyn in this one?
Yes, I think that's what we did previously.
It's like a Christmas mission. Not a resident for long, if at all.
Yeah, did we ever look up Christmas mission?
I don't think we did.
On a page
Uh-oh.
called Flops. It was a war movie about World War I, released in 1955, that received poor reviews and lost the studio money. Gwyn Roottrees had a role as a soldier's wife who wrote him letters from home. Did you know trivia? The movie was marketed as an incredible true story, but no record of the events happening has ever been found. Interesting that Lauren Roottrees, of the same generation, was actually a soldier's wife.
Yeah. But different war.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Huh. Oh yeah, the swashbuckle.
Oops. Oh, right. Yeah, we didn't actually find that.
We could try and spider search it and see if it comes up. I know it had swashbuckle in it, but I don't remember. Because that was one that we found out about later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Francis points out that it is 6:20.
Oh, shit.
I would love to look for this last book.
I'm also noticing that this line about Gwyn gallivanting around is in Lauren Roottrees' diary, section titled Complaints. And like, I don't know.
Oh, she's the first Roottrees woman to be anything other than a housewife. There it is.
And I am jealous. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was like additional beef there because Gwyn like stole her story or something. But I don't know. Okay. Wait, did I just... Oh no, I think I just saw that. Okay. I swear we saw, the name of Lauren's other...
Yeah, because it was
another
about the
book at
pirate
some
stories that
point.
she used to tell as a child.
Okay. Spider search Lauren's books to find the pirate one.
And then we're kind of out of leads.
Continue reviewing evidence with high intuition scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we have Margot. Yes, because she was
Yes.
part of
Quinn's
Five Pieces.
mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's Miracle Jr.'s fucking rainbow tie.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we look at the board for one last second before we wrap it up? I'm just trying to, like, get my arms around what we have left.
Yeah, these people who are in the same generation as the Roottrees sisters are the biggest thing. There's one free spirit left completely
But who is the same age
unknown
as
as
that
this
generation
younger
is.
generation.
Yeah.
Yes. And then a few people in the free spirits generation who are not fully nailed down. Yeah, there's whatever Gwyneth Madsen's kid's name is and spouse.
And we don't know any of her fucking deal because we don't know.
No, we don't know that she's a dancer either.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we did some good work today, though. We got
We did
some
some
stuff.
filling in.
Yeah.
But this is the first time where I feel like we don't have a super clear thing
Yeah.
to jump to next. Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Well,
going to roll that back up. Juliet says, "It's very pleasant to listen to our friends read and deliberate over the smooth jazz." Thank you.
wow.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat.
Do you want to do a little outro?
Yes. I'm Guy Beat, your guide to this smooth jazz and also to every root vegetable. Joining me, as always,
Garlic Ray Jepsen. Honking those sweet tunes out for you on the saxophone. And bringing a little more fiber to your world.
it has been such a pleasure to walk alongside you for a while this evening. I hope your path continues to be as smooth as the jazz we've been listening to.
Remember, everyone, dig deep in that delicious dirt. Make sugars. Stay underground.